Hello everybody. I wanted to give an update. About 6 years ago I posted a video on my off-grid water system, and now I am upgrading the tank. So I'm showing you the old 550 gallon tank that I bought at TSC. I was in the ground for about 7.5, maybe 8 years. Worked perfectly. This was the overflow, and that is the, we'll call it an inlet outlet. So I'm going to come over here, and we're in the middle of the upgrade. So instead of trying to post diagrams like everybody wants, let's show you what's really going on. All right, so as I said before, I set it up like a well. So this pipe here goes down and tees off into the tank, and then from where you see that lower T where the blue ball valve is, it goes down about another 4.5 foot. The 4-inch pipe that you see there is what comes from the roof, and this is the filter I designed with the new tank. This is going to be put lower in the ground, and those are dollar store nylons that I stretch over the outgoing pipe from it that filters out pretty much everything down to pollen. So then it goes underground, and then that's 2-inch PVC down there with that ball valve, so it's 2-inch going in and out of the tank. So when it rains, it goes in the tank. When you run the pump, it goes out of the tank. I'll show you inside the tank. So in the tank there, that's a shower floor drain. Make sure that's sealed. I had to get in my other tank because I had a slight leak, and that's a big deal. Then there's what's called a pit adapter. That's where you see that's blue 3/4 inch PEX with a pit adapter like a standard well would have. Then this is from one of the discount stores. This is a, see if you can read this. This is a 1/2 horsepower, 115 volt well pump. And then in the crawl space is a tank, and basically everything. If I just took you in the crawl space, you'd think that I had a standard well. This tank is a 1700 gallon. Let's look over here. It's stamped in the tank. Yep, here we go. This is the tank I used. Yep, it says working volume 512. I'm probably going to run it taller than that, more than that. But then right here, I'm going to run a 4-inch perforated drain tile with a sock, 25 foot out, and that'll be my my outlet for my overflow if this fills all the way up. Now, one thing that I would change in what I'm doing here, but it's a little late because we got water in the tank and we're plumbed in, is after I got done doing my plumbing, I wish this tank was another foot in the ground. The tank from grade to the bottom of the tank is about 7 foot. I wish I would have probably went 8. Reason being is now in your well casing, the water is gonna seek, wherever. Let's say my drain is right here, it's gonna cross, and that's how far it's gonna fill up. And if you see, my pit adapter is gonna borderline be underwater. Probably not a lot of the time, but possibly some of the time. I'd like to not have it that way, but is what it is now. It'll work fine. This is head and shoulders over what I did before. Another thing that I would probably suggest is to take, this is 6-inch well casing, take that all the way down, and then the 4-inch that I have down at the bottom, that has a cap glued to the bottom of it. So unlike a well that would be open on the bottom, this has a cap. Hope you find this interesting. If you do, I'll post another video of everything done and buried, and how it all turned out. But I'm really happy with this. The other project after I get this done is to get that below grade and reconfigure the filter. That's my 4th generation of filter, and it works really well. Got a couple tweaks, and if I do a video on that, if everybody's interested, I'll explain that deeper. But that's where we're at right now. If this video does good, I'll post videos on my cabin. We're fully off-grid here, solar panels, as you can see, a water cistern type system. And hope everybody's doing well, and thank you. Like and subscribe.